Hi, I'm Brian Canton, grower specialist with Berger peat moss. Today we are visiting Hatchet Creek Farms with George in Gainesville, Florida, where he will walk us through the greenhouses and share his experiences with our BM2 Euro in his liner production. Hey George, how's it going today?
Hey Brian, how are you?
Great, great. Yourself?
Another day in paradise, isn't it? Good to have you.
Good question for you, George. First of all, what impressed you the most about the Euro BM2 mix?
Well, what Berger did when they brought us the Euro mix to experiment with was they brought us a media that did not include the perlite that we had in our previous mix to increase drainage and aeration in the soil. The Berger mix, being a Euro mix, has a very coarse peat. So we tried it out and it's worked very well for us. We're able to ship like a coleus in about 3 weeks. And as you can see, it's got a very nice aerated root ball, lots of roots, and it's been a very good product for us. Brian, today is shipping day, and let me show you a couple of our products that we're shipping out to California, actually. Here's a jasmine that is a rooted cutting that's about 6 weeks old. You can see how well the cuttings have taken in the Berger mix. The Berger mix has offered us an opportunity to actually decrease our nitrogen and phosphorus inputs, which of course is great for the environmental issues that we have to deal with. But it also gives us a lot of aeration in the soil. So you can see even with 100% peat, we're getting a lot of encouragement for the roots to grow and to grow fast. And here's a very good example of something we're going to ship today.
If I hear you right, you're very satisfied with the root performance and the overall health of the root. Can you expand on that idea a little bit more and elaborate?
Yes, Brian. We ship somewhere between 5 and 8 million cuttings a year. So we ship to nurseries all over the nation and internationally. So we cannot send them any problems. And using the Berger mix, it's been a very uniform product. It's totally weedless. And it's provided a lot of physical properties that the roots need to grow and to grow fast and healthy. I mentioned the fact that the nutrient content of when we add the nutrient holding ability when we add the fertilizers to it is fabulous. The aeration, of course, encourages very good root growth. And you can't, the end product is what you see, and you just can't deny that that's not a great, healthy root zone.
George, pertaining to root health, has your fungicide program changed in any way?
Brian, it has changed. The fact that the Berger mix provides us great soil aeration by having the coarse peat, we don't have to water as much as we had in the past when we had a non-uniform peat sent to us. The Berger mix is a very uniform peat. It allows us to water less, and as a result, by watering less, we have less of an opportunity for Phytophthora and Rhizoctonia to establish itself in the root zone. So our fungicide program has been lessened. And the overall health of the product is a lot better.
So would you say shrinkage due to root loss has decreased significantly?
Definitely, because our first step in the rooted cutting business is to put your cuttings in the mix in the mist, and as a result of the coarse peat, the water from the mist does not condense in the root ball itself. It flows right through. So that initial time for root establishment is a lot better. And then as you go forward, once you get a root, as we mentioned, the watering program does not have to be as intense as in the past, and therefore our shrinkage is less.
Great, thank you.
Brian, you had asked some questions about our experience with the mix. Let me show you the product that we are getting from Berger. This is the BM2 Euro mix. It's 100% peat. As you can see, it's very aerated, very uniform. Also does not have sticks or stems or any other products in it that would cause our machine to jam. Very uniform and a very good product. This material goes directly into our trays, which our unrooted cuttings are then stuck into.
It's good to hear, George, because at Berger, we purposely and conscientiously try to blend a mix that will retain the right proportion of moisture, but at the same time remove excess water to give you the aeration and porosity that you want.
That's very important in the rooted cutting business, because our plants spend about 2 to 3 weeks in this material without any roots. So if it retains a lot of water, then we have a lot of losses. The Berger product, because it's so aerated and so uniform, we don't have that problem.
Great, thank you. George, before we conclude for today, I have several questions still to ask you. What is the customer response to the mix?
Brian, just so happened that we're standing in front of 80 flats that are about to make a trip to the Big Island in Hawaii. And Hawaii is a very tough place to send plants to because of their phytosanitary requirements. And we have had no ill response about our product mix in not only just Hawaii, but in other places internationally that we send to. The product has been very uniform, been weed-free, does not enhance the development of any root funguses or problems, and we've had nothing but great success with the product.
The other question is, how has technical support assisted you in regards to water samples, soil, and tissue taking?
Your representative in my area does come by periodically and takes water samples from our sources, and also soil samples to look at the salt content and the electroconductivity, and also takes tissue samples from any product that he sees that may need some looking at. He comes by, we're very busy, he pretty much does that on his own, and we allow him to go wherever he wants to go, and he very shortly thereafter will send us the results.
How would you rate our quality of service?
Your quality of service has been extremely good. We've had no problems with either supply when we run short on a short notice, nor on the other end with the services that if we have anything that we think may be going wrong, either because of something we caused or whatever, your representative will be here in very short order. We've had no problems.
Thank you. George, I appreciate the time that you spent with us. The information you gave me has been quite informative, and I hope it is informative to the people that view this DVD.
Well, thank you, Brian, for helping also make Hatchet Creek Farms a success.